You can probably see that right now, virtually everybody seems to be investing into Bitcoin and also talking about Bitcoin as being the next big thing. It's of course a huge buzz at the moment, and with everybody investing into Bitcoin for a long time now, and even institutions getting onto it as well. Some guy here is even talking about KSI getting into Bitcoin, so you know it's serious when KSI is getting in, and also Elon Musk Tesla, more importantly. So this is just some really, really key insights into why you should actually not invest into Bitcoin until you see this really important factor. Now, all these people weren't the only ones to invest into Bitcoin. Actually, I recently invested into Bitcoin myself. And if you haven't seen why I did that already, then go ahead and check out this video here. But in this video specifically, we are going to be covering why I believe you shouldn't invest in Bitcoin until you actually understand a few things first. Now, this is by no means any form of financial advice, and this is not any investment advice. This is just my opinion on what I found and some things that have helped me to actually navigate this Bitcoin and cryptocurrency landscape. Do you know that Bitcoin has been rising and rising and rising throughout the last year of 2020? However, there is something else that we have to consider when it comes to Bitcoin. Last week, I actually invested £3,500 into cryptocurrencies, and there's something crazy that actually happened. Of course, when you invest into something, you're always doing so with the hope that it's going to rise in value. And in this situation, I was absolutely no different. Of course, I was expecting to go back into my account the next day and just see some lovely green, healthy profits. However, something absolutely crazy happened. I checked into my account literally the very next day, and I saw a balance that had gone down by minus £922. Just a moment there for that. So this is one thing that we have to understand about Bitcoin. It is going to be a very volatile actual asset class right now at the moment as it takes up mainstream adoption. So as we go through all this period of uncertainty around Bitcoin, and also we see the rise in its popularity as well, we're going to see big rises and falls in the cryptocurrency, and that is something that you should know before you invest. It is something that is extremely volatile, and also it could be the fact that all of that money could have gone literally to zero. And seriously, there are examples of this where you have cryptocurrencies that have literally gone all the way up and then literally just crashed in price and not really recovered ever since. So if you were somebody that was to buy all the way at the peak of that cryptocurrency and then unfortunately see it crash and then never recover again, that could be something that you might just accept your loss on. And that's something that we really have to bear in mind. Everything that we're investing into this cryptocurrency, it's not 100% guaranteed to bring us money back. And that is something that I really wanted to share. One thing that can often happen is that you might say to yourself originally that you want to stick to a certain amount that you're going to put into a cryptocurrency, which is seen as right now more of a riskier investment, for example. And all of a sudden you see the prices rising and rising and rising. And because of that, you feel like you don't want to miss out on that big rise of the actual cryptocurrency asset itself. Now, all of a sudden, you just have the temptations and the urges to put a lot more money than you originally wanted to, and you put that money in just because of fear of actually missing out, and then you see that there is a correction in the market, the value of your portfolio can go down, and it's really just to look out for those moments that actually, what is your motivation? Do you have a plan for investing in cryptocurrencies, or are you just investing out of the hype that you see? Do you understand exactly what it is that you're investing in? Because there are lots of different cryptocurrencies now, which we'll have a video coming up on shortly as well for you. So it's making sure that you're not just jumping into the cryptocurrency space with no idea what it's about. Of course, anytime that you're investing, you should always invest in something that you understand. Do your research on these cryptocurrencies, actually understand what they are, and really as well have a plan for what you're doing, because that way you're going to be much more calm when you are investing, and actually you are going to be in a better position if what you have invested into those cryptocurrencies is only what you can afford to lose as well. So that is the standpoint that I take on it at the moment. These are things that I'm really glad that I knew before investing in cryptocurrencies, because At this time of speaking now, the account has recovered a lot. It's nearly at break-even point just after a week. So if I am just able to hold that and just see the accounts continually rise as the prices of cryptocurrencies go back up, then that's really great, because if I had cashed out, I'd have lost money, but just by holding and hopefully seeing the accounts go back up, I would be in a position where I would not lose money, but hopefully actually profit by the actual growth in those cryptocurrencies. And it's definitely a really big learning curve as well, because this space is a really, really fast growing space. There's so much changing all the time that it's really great to be able to constantly research, constantly see new developments, and really document the changes that I'm seeing within the space of cryptocurrency. So make sure you go ahead and hit the notifications bell so you can stay informed every time I make a video. Of course, to do that, you have to subscribe. So if you haven't already, you know what to do. And with that being said, I'd love to actually know, are you invested in cryptocurrencies? Have you invested in cryptocurrencies? And is it something that you think is going to be here for the long term as well? I'd love to know your comments. Let's start a discussion. And with that being said, that's me for this video. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like this video. And for now, I will see you later, my rich friends.